What's up, gamers? We ready for some more Dishonored? Wait. Hey. Hell yeah, Mia. How we doing? Might have to close my window in a bit in case there's too many cars driving around, but it should be fine for now. Is the audio? Is it just me or is the audio kinda high? At 30. Jesus. There's quite a few things there. Oh. Thanks for the follow, Hasso. How we doing? I'm doing pretty well. Had a bit of a rough sleep last night, but overall, vibes are good. I'm looking forward to streaming again. Oh, looks like it's time for another dramatic reading. Excerpt from an overseer's covered field report. For over a year now, I have lived away from the Abbey, without the company of my overseer brethren or the guidance of the blind sisters of the oracular order. Days have passed with me sleeping in the dens of cut-purses, murderers, and worse, and the nights have seen me prowling through the worst alleys and wretched corners of Dunwall. I have taken my meals with killers. Times I have ventured beyond the city walls, meeting in forgotten graveyards and the outlying ruins frequented by those of ill means. My beard has grown long, and I wear the weathered clothing and bits of boiled leather favoured by the Bottle Street and Hatter gangs, and by those rough men and women who make their trade knifing others in return for coin. My hands have run red with blood, it's true, but I have selected my targets with care, choosing among those criminals and heretics who were not fit to live, executing them justly, and using their deaths as a mean of building my reputation. So far this trick has allowed me to make my name among my murderous colleagues without taking the lives of the innocent. My goal is singular. I must impress the assassin named Dodd in order to get close to him. My throat's a bit dry. He's gonna take a swig. Of all of the practitioners of black magic we have tracked, none concern the Abbey as much as Dodd. It is said that his mother was a witch from one of the archipelagos off the Pendician coast, taken captive by pirates venturing far from the Isles. According to legend, by the time the ship returned, the captain was dead and the witch controlled the crew, with Dodd still a shadow in her belly. The earliest stories tell of a gang killer without mercy, moving among the shopkeepers and city watch officers of Dunwall like a reaper through wheat. Then a period of silence followed. Years, we now believe, he spent travelling the Isles, studying anatomy and the occult in the great halls of learning, and in hidden basements frequented by fallow dabblers in the forbidden acts. Dodd is even purported to have spent a winter in the Academy of Natural Philosophy itself, and for a time before a schism developed, he counted the Brigmore witches among his allies. All the while he honed his crafts, and it is during this time that we believe he began to consort with the outsider. New reports emerged of a dusky-skinned assassin paid by the elite to eliminate their rivals in Dunwall and in the other major cities across the Isles. Those who saw him and lived numbered in the handful, but all of them reported something strange. He appeared and vanished like smoke. From a nearby rooftop he gestured, and a noble woman stumbled from a balcony, falling to her doom on the cobblestones below. Most recently, as this new threat of plague has risen in Dunwell, Dodd has been seen leading gangs, a gang of men in dark leather, dressed as factory whalers in their vapor masks. They seem loyal beyond comprehension for one so unworthy, leading me to wonder if some of his magic is dedicated to lulling their minds, enslaving them. Only a month ago, one young girl claims to have come upon a strange scene, carrying a bottle of milk home to her crippled brother. She was taking a shortcut through the tailor's district. In a narrow street, she passed beneath a window and heard unusual sounds from within. Pushing aside the ratty curtain, the girl saw into an abandoned apartment used by miscreants for gambling and trading habba weed. An occult shrine had been erected against the far wall, which she recognized from the teachings given by her local overseer. A man she described as resembling Dodd was kneeling before the shrine, muttering to an unseen spirit as if in argument. He took a carving made of pale bone from the altar before him, and the lights all went out in a gush of unclean wind. Quiet as a field mouse, she slipped away, running until she reached her home. There can be no doubt. Dowd is an agent of the outsider and must die, for there is no limit to the evil this man might do. This is my solemn oath and the great purpose of my life. Until Dodd is dead and his corruption has been purged from the world, I will continue to move among the depraved, winding my way towards him. I will not drop my guise or don my overseer's mask again until Dodd breathes no more. So, I hope y'all liked that dramatic reading. My throat seems to be drier than usual. Let's hope this resolves it. By the way, is the setup all good? The lighting and stuff? Because I had to move my lighting. I'm not overworking myself, it's more like... Okay, so... I can do normal voices, no problem. But... I have found out ways to do, like, proper harsh vocal techniques. And I've been trying it out, but... because I'm a bit rusty... and my warming up techniques aren't as effective as they used to be, I'm straining my throat when I do them. That's no bueno. If you know anything about harsh vocals, you know that that's no good. So, my throat is probably not too happy with me, but I'll be fine. I've never lost my voice before. Fish artifacts. More bone charms. Pouch another bone charm. Rat artifact. Is this... Right, this should be good. Yeah, there is. Excerpt from the personal memoirs of Hiram Burroughs, dated several years earlier. This is the 4th day, month of high cold. Progress continues on the suppression of gang activity in the distillery district, but more slowly than I'd expected. The ruffians operating there have been cunning, I'll grant them that, but it's only a matter of time. I'll see their leaders flogged in public and sent beneath their royal executioner's blade. If I had my way, that mute bastard would be working night and day, removing the heads that need removing. Internally, the Empress does not seem pleased with my investigations. It seems that it is beyond their thinking, against their very nature as a trusting person, to believe that traitors move among us, but I know they do. They must. They're sus. I'm sorry. No, Jessamine would rather spend their time with the royal protector. At least he's likely to stop any immediate threat to her safety, but a strong arm is not what's needed against those who would undermine us. How will Corvo's sword stop a poisoned wine glass or an explosive delivered by courier? It will not. There are many threats around us, threats requiring meticulous efforts to police. Sussy baka, goddammit. Young Lady Emily is undisciplined, I'm afraid. Here within Dunwall Tower, she receives instruction from the finest tutors known in the Isles. Yet her mother spoils her, and she spends most of her time lost in imagination, wasting her time drawing or asking Corvo to teach her to fight with wooden sticks. The girl might rule the Empire someday. Every moment spent at play is a moment wasted. Shoring up security for the main gate leading into Dunwall Tower has been another pet project of late. To think that back in his day, Emperor Coldwin left it open to the public during the day, allowing anyone to come and go as they pleased. If it were up to me, I'd seal off access to the streets entirely. The Empress won't hear of it. A waterlock is much easier to protect. If it were the only way into the tower, traffic in and out will be greatly reduced. Someday the wrong person is going to slip in and will suffer for it. Mark my words. No amount of security is excessive when it comes to protecting heads of state. The Empress also disapproves of my plans for the Sokolov device. Sokolov himself has no interest in security, of course, but he's vain, and therefore keen to see his inventions deployed in any fashion. This wall of light he's been tinkering with as promised. In any case, I was able to convince the Empress to upgrade the pistols carried by the officers of the watch. Why do I worry so, when no one else seems to care? If I ever fall asleep, will it all sink into the ocean? Will the rough things clamber over the walls and fill themselves on our flesh? This is what I see in the same dream several times each month. If only I had more say in things, more authority, I could protect us all. Perhaps I have been working too hard. Dinner and an evening of conversation with a certain lady of refinement might be in order. Perhaps somewhere nice in the estate district. Hiram Burrows, Royal Spy Master. It really shows that he's a sussy baka. Like he was the person that would slip poison into her wine or an explosive package through the courier if he didn't have super powered soldiers to do his bidding. Yo, coins, shmoney, another will artifact, pouch. I'm just gonna grab all the bone charms and then look at what I want to equip. Okay, this is a long one. I'm gonna try Granny voice because the Journal of Granny Rags. Excerpt from the ramblings of a street denizen. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my life are like the windows of a house. I feel like my accent's coming out a lot with this. From the kitchen I can see out into the garden, where the leaves and stalks are brown and bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest along the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out into the street, where the neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside. Warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom either. It sees into a dreary alley where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first two are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have those bones, to boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine people. Vera more, everyone would say. Your house is as grand as Boyle Manor. Better even. Your dinners are lavish and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said, and he was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand, oh, my friends. I was the only one, dearie, what with his paint glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home, no. We travelled together, he and I, to the far ends of the Isles, beyond even, all the way to the red cliffs of Pandysia, to dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home, hid them from my dear husband, and I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it in his eyes, even though his tongue was still. Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me. Make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwell Tower, the royal headsman himself. My little mute boy and his shiny, shiny sword. Better bones were what I needed, you see. Better bones to carve and polish, scrape and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup and then he was sick. Better bones was all. For my little mute boy, carved in the name of the one with the black eyes. After my husband was gone, given away as birthday presents, I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old, and don't have many to give my presents to. It's sifting through the garbage for granny rags, and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts on Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him, you and me, in the dreary nights with stars above and below. And always the one with the black eyes, dearie. How was my granny voice? I feel like it's not that great because, my natural voice is a bit different. I have learned that. I have read that one. Okay. So, we're just gonna see which ones we want to activate. Sword versus sword contest more frequently. Damage from explosives reduced slightly. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Oh, that sounds pretty interesting. Powers of effects slightly improved. White rats can be consumed for mana. White rats won't attack you. I don't want to be attacked. Modern keyhole peeping magnification. That sounds like a very weird sentence that I didn't think I'd read at some point. Breaking glass sound is moderately reduced. Drop assassinations give you a bit of health. Speed increased. Oh, I'll just do that. There. Probably that one. Wait. I'll remove that one and do that. Alright. Yeah, did y'all like my granny voice? It's clear. Wait, how do I bring up my weapon wheel again? God, I hate it when I forget that. Right mouse button. Okay. Okay.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long.
Damn.
Believe it?
I doubt it.
That pile of wood out there?
Granny
It's a
Fox.
hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Ayo was good.
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
Damn. Sounds like a rough life. It really do be a hard knock life for him. Or life knocked him hard. You could say that as well.
Well, let's get down to it.
Damn.
First off,
I did
know
not
that
expect this
assassination
gun
is
there.
dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow.
Do I look
take
weird
them
when I
apart,
put my
piece
head
by
against it?
piece.
Exactly.
Tonight, High
Damn.
Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It
Is
won't
that a
be
gun
easy.
on your chest,
He's
or are you
protected
just
by his
happy to
overseer,
see me?
An army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal.
I think
Because
I
we
might.
it contains Emily's location.
Yeah, probably. I
Recovering
think I
her
might
is obviously
go
critical,
try and go on
assuming she's
non-lethal.
That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true.
I like
We're counting.
when I do stealth. I usually go for non-lethal
Another thing.
in games.
Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd
Damn.
be good to have him back here at the Houndpits.
The Hound Pits doesn't exactly sound like a
Corvo?
good place to be. Oh,
Corvo.
hey, Lydia.
Hello. I'm
Hello.
Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect
I'm
you're
not.
going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him?
I'll try.
You used to do that, right? Before you had your profession. Before you became an assassin.
Pardon? Bro, I'm not an assassin. What the mission clues? There's an uncle. He's mentoring. Okay. I thought this was an artillery cannon for a second.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest.
Sure,
recommend
I'll do that. Thank thee. Well, don't mind if I diddly do. Thank thee, blessed. Thank thee, oh. One of the advantages of Sokolov's technology is that they share the same magnetic socket for the tanks of processed wheel oil they use as a fuel. When a tank is exhausted, another can be plugged into place with ease. And the process is simple enough that any common workman or even a lower guardsman of the City Watch can handle the task. This applies to the arc pylon and wall of light security systems, as well as the powered carriages used for transport by those fewer or wealthy enough to afford them. The only obvious downside of Sokolov's design is the volatility of the tanks themselves. Few incidents have occurred, resulting in damage to property or bodily harm whenever one of the tanks is exploded. Yo, I'm just using all of my man's tools.
Part of the soul.
Where is Pierre?
The heart. If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released?
What can I do for you?
I see a key there. Alright, let's talk about upgrades. Let's see. See. Jesus, I got a lot of money. Why? I'll just... yeah. Let's see. More bulk capacity. Oh. Alright. can equip. Yeah, I can equip one more. Sure. For stealth. By the way, how do I tell, like, our
Ready to go?
our white rats?
Just give the signal.
Just literally rats that look white. Okay, but this loading screen really reminds me of what was it called? Fable, for some reason. Like the movement of it and the graphic style. Wait, we're sneaking.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clinton, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left.
Damn.
The City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall and line
Ah,
checkpoints.
okay.
Man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory.
Damn.
And there are
Well, at least
real
there's
outbirds
no
living on the fringes like
gray
that Granny
area.
Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which
Oh,
is
Granny
worse.
Rags, she's
Just
a
take
fine
your
old
pick.
lady. You heard her voice. Well, don't mind if I diddly do for that rat skewer. Okay. So wait, do I have a map at all? Let's see. Granny Rags, the wall of lights there.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got
Damn.
enough shit in it as it is.
Down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Wait. What? Where the fuck were they? You don't see anything, you don't know. Someone's gone. Trust me on this. Just sleep there. I could have probably just grabbed him. Dearest Gwen, the city is going to burn. I've sold everything, so there's nothing for me here now except you. I'll wait for you where Clavering Boulevard crumbles into the river, where we used to meet. But take the money I've made and bribe our way onto a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you. And if you won't come, I'd rather be wrapped food. But I think I'll probably do like one mission for every what's it called? One mission per stream, or at least one mission this stream, because I'm a bit sleepy, but I will be fine. Okay. Think he's not too happy with that. Oh. Is that a white rat? Wait. Go to y'all don't see a thing. By the way, do people you knock out wake up after a certain amount of time, or is it just essentially like killing them but without any penalties? Damn, no need to be so grumpy, jeez. Don't think people would like to work with you. Any attempt at speaking with you is just met with fucking grumpy ass bullshit. Well, I do love that in these games you can just eat anything and everything.
Please clear the area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that
What if
such
I don't want
vehicles
to?
will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Okay, there's 3 of them there. Oh, and there's another one there.
Attention Dunwall
I
citizens.
swear that
This
intercom
is
sound
from our
really makes me
Honorable Lord
think.
Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my
Do I need to worry
term
about
as Lord Regent has
civilians?
been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the
Let's just
state
hope that
and are empowered to
this doesn't
enforce
have any
order
ill effects.
whenever and wherever necessary. We owe
There.
our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
Generous loan of $1 million. Oh wait, no, that's a small loan.
Attention
Dummy.
Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area.
Damn.
Any
How
citizen
dare they?
is liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Yes, I would.
Wait. Where's the heart? Room there. A bone charm there. Another bone charm there.
I could feel the great age ending.
Damn. Why is that?
Granny, come out with me instead. Granny, you can't because you're dear. Is that you, my dear husband?
No, it's not.
My
Don't worry.
eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here.
Yeah, she's not too mentally stable.
My. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones
Damn.
either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Shit, dog, I might. Wait, where was the room?
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left.
Can I do this without killing?
Let us in, Granny.
Blind, not deaf.
We're here to do your washing. He's not stupid either. Run off too.
Got him. Easy climb. Got a war medal. There. He can go to sleep. It's 20 meters that way. Just there we go.
Oh my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys.
Of course I'll help you,
My
Granny
brave
Rags.
man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
One of the bone
I
charms?
got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on.
Thank you.
It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Royal Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Fuck yeah, they were.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Thank you, Granny Rags. Power you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies removed through the environment. From roof to roof, possess rats and fish. There's no time for rushing a group of enemies.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away.
Hell yeah.
I can't
Granny
bear these
Rags
Bottle
had
Street children,
so many
ruffians, every last
so
one of
many
them,
fucking
grabbing
raves.
apples. And that slack jaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little
Oh
favor.
hell yeah.
And I'd give
Anything
you another
for you,
present.
Granny Rags.
Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead
She
whale.
just goes to like a
Do you
different
remember
room,
my
turns
doctor,
on
dear?
like
Dr.
the
Galvani.
one of
Now
those
there was a
gramophones.
clever man.
Just
He's got all the sorts of disease in his laboratory.
fucking
Wouldn't it be a
house
shame if
or
some of
hard
that
base
magic
even.
found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See
I
to it,
missed
dear.
what I had to
I'll
do.
find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run
Yeah.
off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Woo. Woo woo.
But they're shy. You'll have to go or they won't come.
There's another one here. Okay, wait. I have another rune. Oh, runes are the currency. Okay.
Shut the door. No peeking.
Do this like that it's a heart.
Be careful,
Damn.
Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her
Dionysus really
consider
is
them
an
all,
agent of
measure
chaos,
their
huh?
worth, and find them wanting.
We love ferrets in this
She
household.
made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Well then. Well, you'll find out later that I won't be killing him. Dark vision. Ooh. Might actually upgrade dark vision. Yes. Hello. Wait, there was a bone charm up here, right? Nope. It is this way, though.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have
Okay,
been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's
Oh,
Barbershop
okay.
and Surgery. The Duke and Dancer Ale House.
Barbershop and
Merritt's
surgery.
Fishing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium. Smoke's Dice Hall.
Let's see, is there any enemies nearby? Is there actually any disadvantage to keeping it up? Oh, hell yeah. Hi. Wait. I'll stay on Ball Street. What was the extra objective I got? Dr. Galvani's flat. Fair enough. So he's a man of taste as well. Ah. Need to go to Galvani's flat. What if he does?
Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this started.
Oh, come on. Fuck. There.
Hey!
Hello.
Let me out!
Don't worry, they're sleeping.
Anyone there? I owe you, brother.
Of
I won't
course.
ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business.
I will.
Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging
Yeah.
things from here and there as the city dies.
There's
If
when
you
you do
need
an
anything,
apocalypse.
I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Me in 2020.
Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Sure. Bet. Wait. Lens magnification. Ooh. Okay. I'll take you. I'll take you. And I'll take sleep darts. Wait. Those are across the water, by the way. Like, pretty far away. I don't know if y'all could hear the dudes who just rode by on mopeds. They probably think that they're hot shit. Damn. That's not very good for your back, sleeping like that. Let's see what the new one is. Swing your sword slightly faster. Bone charms. Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions in Scrimshaw. Bone charms. A sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son. Old man sought a green urn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the isles north of Tibia. Once the wild trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. Who needs condoms when you can have a carved bone? Damn. They have really bad posture. I thought mine was bad. At least I have an excuse. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Oops. Fuck. Should not have done that. I didn't realize that was Griff. Wait, I'll put him inside. It's his house. Sleep here. Oh. Guess that's one way to sleep. I hope he wakes up later. Do kinda wish he was marked as like a friendly. Door to the art dealer's apartment. Damn. How are they? Should I go to the distillery? Let me in! Let me in! Alright. I'll go to the distillery. Hatters fired the first shot, but the Bottle Street gang fired the last. You an enemy?
Get back now. We'll lose an ear.
Dead. Nah, bro. I'll disarm and loot it. Explosive bottle. Oh. Wait. I swear something just popped up. Mission items, nothing. Okay, has a bootleg elixir. Okay.
Is it true that he lives in the flooded district with them weepers and wild hounds?
That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer.
What if the killer is unpaid? Damn, I'm all stocked up. So I'm not gonna use the grenade. For obvious
There's a strong
reasons.
drink made here. I tried it once. Distilled from river crusts by the taste of it.
Picked up anything good? Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I wish the dark vision range was a bit longer. Okay, there. I'm just gonna not even injure any of them. Wait, is there a way in?
When you're this handsome, you don't need luck. Face like a hagfish.
Ooh,
Don't be sour.
got him.
Say, when's Slackjaw coming down?
Not till the next batch of elixirs done. You'll want to check on things.
Then you better get all your shit together, huh?
Wait.
Everything's fine. I run the still like I run a game of Nancy.
Yeah.
Over here. Little bastard.
How dare you? Wait. Okay. Assume I'll need that key.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Okay. Drop assassination. Okay, but does that kill them? Because I don't want to kill anyone. You don't see anything. Huh. Wait. Okay. Phew. They they didn't even notice. Thank you. Damn, I can't go through there. Okay, I'm gonna wait till he's a bit further away. We do be kinda in here though. Okay, there's a rat there. A trap. Wait, where was the trap? Oh, okay. Hi. Cutie. All sneaky peeky like. That's what we are. What the fuck? I thought blink. Oh, I'll just. Yeah. Why the fuck does... So blink is not a teleport, it just moves you there very quickly. That was bullshit. That's never been communicated. Well, guess I'll just go this way. Except from a pre-play promotional book on products made in Dunwall. Across the Empire, Old Dunwall whiskey is not only the finest libation of its kind, but it's also an important cultural tradition among discerning folk, the sophisticated and common alike. Captains moving their ships across the great ocean always have a bottle in their quarters for occasions. Fine restaurants and bars keep it in stock, and farmers across Bristol exchange Old Dunwall whiskey when healthy children are born. Some might disagree, preferring highbrow drinks such as King Street Brandy or one of the other brands from Morlaix. But sales of Old Dunwall have been brisk through the early years of Empress Jessamine Caldwin's reign, a trend that is expected to continue. Aged and bottled in Dunwall's distillery district, Old Dunwall whiskey is what you want. Marketing 100. Oh, another one.
Croxton, I'm coming tomorrow to check up on the batch. Make sure you're wearing pants this time and stick to the recipe. 1 part Sokolov's elixir, 1 part beach gum paste, 2 parts sugar water. That's it. The more of the real shit you got in, the less there is to spread around, the less coin I can make. This ain't a charity.
So Slackjaw's not happy.
So it goes.
Ah, that's a white rat.
One of the other places, where they train the overseers to be real.
Let's see. Wait, could I not just... Oh. You're probably supposed to do that. One apple. Eels. Fuck yeah. Grenade. Spring razor. Spring razor trap can be attached to any surface by aiming at it and pressing the right mouse button. It will be triggered as an enemy approaches it, throwing up a cloud of shrapnel. Oh, so that's probably lethal. Well, I don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I diddly do. Okay, so how do I get out of here? This is how I get out of here. Damn. I can stand on... Jesus Christ, how the fuck do you have such good balance? Wait.
The nobleman laid with the scullery, so loudly they made quite a rhyme. The nobleman's wife took the butchering knife and carved herself some peace and quiet.
Oh, I get it.
Wife done kind of both, right?
Yeah, that's the gist. Now it's your turn.
Oh, let me think.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, I got one. Ready?
I'm listening.
There once was a sailor from Morley who fancied a woman most sorely. He gave her his cash, she gave him a rash, and that's all. There isn't no Morley.
Wait.
You win. You win.
Yeah, they are.
Well, I know 100 of these old rhymes. My mummy used to tell them at me.
Okay. So, I'm definitely not one of the more, like, high octane streamers for this type of game. But
Hey, shut up.
I assume y'all don't mind. Okay, wait. Fuck. Nothing. You don't see me.
Any fools settle in.
I didn't realize that throwing bodies would also make noise, which is actually quite logical, but I hadn't really thought that through. Okay.
Let's see, what else is there? No, cutie. Okay. Empty vials. Let's see. Elixir accounts. Next batch. Tubbard family, 4 doses. Cramling family, 3 doses. Braden family, they've paid a lot, 5 doses. Golden Cat, 2 crates. Big spenders. Bitterleaf Mouse, 1 crate. Ednac, 1 dose. Lufa, 1 dose. Black Sally, 2 crates. Griff is past due, he's not getting any. Trace Flannery, 2 doses. Pratchett family, 5 doses. Elliot Morris Sullivan, 2 doses. Attach an empty elixir vial to the spout before you turn the thing on. Turn the valve on. Collect the full vial. Repeat until empty. Do not break vials, do not spill any elixirs. No free swigs. Wait. She wanted me to sabotage, right? Where do I put... Okay. Wait. There was a bone charm here, yeah.
The brothels sprang up around the distillery.
Okay.
They are inseparable.
Damn. Okay, how do I get up there? From here? Maybe? Wait. If I... This is how. Mine now. Let's see. Scavenger. You find ammo and greater amounts. That might actually be good. Because of I use a lot of sleep darts. So having more. Ow. Okay, so I'm just gonna take one of these. What do I actually have to do? Aha! Joke's on you. Where is... Okay, there's 3 enemies there. Oh. Didn't see you there. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we're just gonna look for a keyhole. Wait, this is back in the main hall, right? Yeah. This is back in the main hall. Fuck you. Wait, I'm just gonna... Ta-da! Bootcamp. Babango. Oh wait. Well, I have have to loot everything.
The fuck are you looking at?
Fuck are you looking at? I am enjoying this game, but I don't think it will be. It's a very entertaining game, like to watch as a stream. But that's mainly because of the way I play these types of games. Like I usually play more like action-packed single-player games. Okay, wait. I'ma just rewiring tool. Disable security devices or make them work in your favor by using a Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think as much as I'm enjoying this game, I don't think it's very good as like a stream game for me personally. Because this type of game I play best on my own. I take my time, I do shit really slowly, and I don't think that lends itself very well to, you know, streams. So I think I might cut it here. We've been going for an hour, and I feel like this is quite a boring stream so far. I'm also a bit tired, so that doesn't help either. So yeah, probably we'll save first. Save first, of course, but then back to Windows. Yeah, I also have school again tomorrow, but we need to find someone to raid. I'll just swap over to the party scene, as you know. We vibing. We schmoving. Let's see who's live. Oh, Cass is live. Well, it's tradition at this point. I'll mute here. Alright. Rave, 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 rave. Let's raid this _is_ Cass. Right, so I'll do my ending spiel. I hope you all have a nice day or night, and you can do something kind for a stranger, or a stranger does something kind for you. In case no one has told you, you look amazing in what you're wearing. You can totally do it, and your ass looks great. Good night, folks. Have a nice day or night.
You know what, nah. Yeah, right. What? What? Right. Fox! That laser beam got me. I was way too rushing through that.